They said I won't see you coming. Blindside for sure. One blink now we're standing face to face. And I'm hesitant, hoping you'll come my direction. I get in ahead of myself. You're smiling cause you know you got my attention. Now it's up to me. You're looking at me and I can't help stare. Right there, right there. I'm coming for you, so be patient, dear, just stay right there. You're looking at me and I can't help stare. Right there, right there. I'm coming for you, so be patient, dear, just stay right there.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. I'm Egypt, and today's top story highlights one of our principles. We started a new relaxed interview segment called Get to Know You. Today we're getting to know Mr. Heron. Good morning, everyone. I am with Mr. Heron. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing fine today. So my first question is, where are you from?
So I am originally from Tupelo, Mississippi. Lived in Tupelo for most of my life. Then I actually moved to Nashville and then been in South Haven, Horn Lake area for almost 20 years.
So what made you want to stay in Horn Lake, Mississippi?
Well, it was mostly a family decision because I mean my mom was a single parent, living by herself, and once we had the option to move to this area, I mean we had better opportunities, job, that kind of good thing. So it was really a positive moving into this area. We had a lot of opportunities from school-wise with activities and things that I felt like would be really, really good. Even looking back, it was a great move, I think.
So before you became a principal, what were you?
So I can go down the list of a little bit of everything I used to do. Well, even graduating from high school, I used to have a little part-time job working at Captain D's. Did a part-time job. I actually worked at Payless for a little while, and just a lot of the old retail stores. I was a store manager at Route 21. That's some of y'all favorite stores. Outside of that, I went to school, actually started majoring in business, which after my second year, I actually changed my major into education. Everybody was saying I would be a good teacher. I really didn't think I was going to teach, but I decided to step out there and actually do something that I felt like I could enjoy. Once I did that, I changed my major into education, and it felt like my life changed for the better once I changed into education and just doing a lot of things that was beneficial to me. I had opportunities, the scholarships that opened up, and just being able to work with youth regularly and being able to actually inspire other people. So I taught for a total of probably seven years. Then I've been assistant principal for the past 3.
So before you became an assistant principal, I remember you going to South Haven. So how would you compare South Haven to Horn Lake?
Honestly, I enjoy Horn Lake way better than South Haven, and I know a lot of people would say that too. I think the difference here with the type of students and the relationships with, we have with our students and building positive relationships, being able to communicate. Also being able to connect with a lot of the teachers. I think that's been a really, really big benefit from being here. I tell people all the time, I think our students are probably some of the best students that get overlooked sometimes because they may think, Horn Lake is a bad area, things like that. But I honestly think that I've probably grown more as an educator being in this area, being able to work with our students and being able to see the growth and all the positivity that's been here at Horn Lake.
So would you say that your favorite part of this school is the students?
Most definitely. I mean, every day when I get here, I like to see a lot of faces. I like to see a lot of the students talking to me during the day and being able just to actually have a conversation and being able to talk about things, just personally, how the day going, the style, like your shoes, and just, really being able to connect on a deeper level because you just don't know how far that connection may take you. I like being able to, learn my students, learn their names, and actually get to know them a little bit, so they know that they actually have people in their corner that's rooting for them, that's willing to help them throughout their whole education experience, and it really be a good thing.
So what is a piece of advice that you would love to give your students that are watching right now?
Piece of advice, I think one of the biggest ones I can say right now is always constantly keep exploring opportunities. You never know what may be available for you. No matter what you decide to do, never give up on what you feel like you want to do, but always keep options open. That's what I had to do. I never closed myself off and saying, I'm just going to do one thing. But if you see a little ray of light in something that you say, hey, I want to try it, try it out. If you want to go for a scholarship, if you want to go for a particular job or some type of work experience, just do it. Just don't even look back. Don't even second guess why. Just push yourself and do it. If you can do that, and I feel like if a lot of our students do that, I mean, I think that'll be a big piece of seeing more growth in our students and more growth in the people around us.
So how would you compare your experience as a student from whenever you went to school to being a principal now?
Oh, completely different. Completely different. I think a lot of the students at this age, I think most of them do a lot of dumb stuff for no reason.
Yeah, I know.
So
I do.
we're the age of TikTok, we're the age of social media, Snapchat. Like, I feel like it's more for notoriety online or seeing what you can post and how many views you can get, instead of doing things that's really meaningful. Like when we were young, a lot of that stuff would seem real small, real trivial to us, but you know, a lot of us were focused on just trying to graduate and move on to the next chapter in our lives. But I think a lot of our students sometimes a little bit too more immature. I mean, I remember being in 9th grade wanting to fit in with the upperclassmen and look like an upperclassman and want to graduate and look for the same goals as my sister who was a senior. And we wanted to fit in to feel like we're older and not really be as immature. So I think that's the big difference now as the social media era starts to kind of take over. More people are focused on social media and not focused on life outside of it, if that makes sense.
Right. So who or what would you say inspires you every day?
I would say my family. My family is a huge important part of, I feel like, who I am, to keep me motivated and focused. You know, I'm coming from, again, single parent home, you know, me being almost like the sole provider in my family, and me being able to actually push out certain goals and certain things to help my family, my younger brother, my niece and nephew, my mom that's, you know, at home. But those are my people that I feel like I move for, because I feel like those are the people that mean the world to me. And I know that I make them proud, and they see me doing things and see me being one of the only ones that actually went to college, one of the only ones that actually stepped out and did something different. And I'm hoping that I'm a role model to them, but not only be a role model, be able to help them and be able to be a support system. And I think they motivate me more to keep going, to keep doing more every day. So,
what is one thing you would like to do before you get too old?
Ooh, too old? You are never too old. Sorry. No, one thing I would want to do before, I wouldn't say get too old, but I'll just say something on my bucket list is probably travel to Dubai. I want to do at least a week in Dubai, kind of be able to just experience the culture. And not only go to Dubai, I want to hopefully be able to go back to the motherland, go to Africa, take a trip to South Africa, and just, you know, experience, you know, just the wealth and the history of, you know, African American culture, and then just really embodying what that means for me would be important.
Exactly. So what is one thing you would like to eat for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's one thing I'm gonna be very probably wings. I love wings. I can eat wings every single day.
What kind of wings, from where?
Okay, honey hot, honey gold, mild, seasoned, lemon pepper. Don't really have a preference as to where, as long as they're all flats.
Man, I love me some Dixie Queen, some honey gold.
Oh, that's
Dixie
my spot,
Queen.
Dixie Queen.
Man, it's so amazing. Ew.
Ooh.
Terrell, did you just say ew? Just say
So
ew.
yeah.
Okay, so what is something that students may not know about you?
Oh, well, I think it's mostly everything I don't think most of it, but everybody probably know I have a cheer and dance coaching background. I actually have been coaching cheer and dance competitively, community-based for close to 12 years now. So most people know like all styles of dance. I actually have a studio, which a dance studio in South Haven that is one of my other businesses. Trying to keep myself options open, but I do have a business, Elite Art Studio, which we house several major teams, some that have been on the hit show Bring It. I've actually judged and did a lot of television appearances for Bring It. A lot of those people who actually watch the show, I mean, we're actually good friends with Miss D, just several of the people in the area. Outside of that, of course, I had a wide variety background from sports and actually fine art. So I actually did a little bit of singing, a little bit of plays, do play production sometimes on the side at Atlanta Center. But just a little bit of everything. Like I told you, keep your options open. You never know.
So you're not a one-trick pony?
No, not at all. Not at all. You got to keep your options open. You got to be able to do a lot more, experience a lot. You just never know what options are there for you, but again, don't limit yourself. You never know what's out there for you and what you can do. So always constantly keep growing and keep wanting to do more.
Well, thank you so much for all that information about yourself. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, I appreciate it.
This week's featured vocabulary words are impervious, incendiary, incompetent. Impervious, unable to be affected by. Incendiary, tending to stir up conflict or designed to cause fires. Incompetent, not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successfully.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention and moving fast. Prom will be April 14th for students who are interested in bringing a date from outside Horn Lake. You must fill out a guest request form. The guest must be within the DeSoto County District, under 21 years of age, from 2020 and 2021 class, another DeSoto County student or a graduate. The CTC West Vocational Center is now accepting applications for next year. Log on to our website at hornlakehigh.com and fill out the application today. No one from outside of the district will be allowed to attend. Your guests must have a copy of their ID turned in with a guest request form. Forms are on the board outside of the front office. Forms are due to Ms. McClung by next week, March 9th. Students, if you're interested in being on the Egypt Vision cast next year, the application process is now officially open. Head to hornlakehigh.com and click the application link in the carousel on the middle of the page. Seniors, it's time to start emailing us your pictures for the senior video. Open up your photos on your phone, email us some of the best pics of you and your friends. Send the pictures to hornlakehigh@gmail.com. Are you planning on going to prom? EVTV wants to air your promposal on the show. Be creative, we'll only be airing the best ones. You can email us your promposal to hornlaketv@gmail.com. Prom will be April 14th and tickets will go on sale later this month. Don't miss any episodes of EVTV. You can find today's episodes as well as other content on our YouTube channel. Be sure to go on our website, hornlakehigh.com, and subscribe by clicking the subscribe icon on the front page. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake, where our better students always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus, athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
Watch out, they said I won't see you coming. Blindside for sure, one blink now we're standing face to face. And I'm hesitant, hoping you'll come my direction. I getting ahead of myself. You're smiling cause you know you got my attention. Now it's up to me. You're looking at me and I can't help stare. Right there, right there. I'm coming for you, so be patient, dear, just stay right there. You're looking at me and I can't help stare. Right there, right there. I'm coming for you, so be patient, dear, just stay right there. Close now, could I be falling for you? Jaws on the floor, you got that something I can't explain. And I'm hesitant, hoping you'll come my direction. I getting ahead of myself. You're smiling cause you know you got my attention. Now it's up to me. You're looking at me and I can't help stare. Right there, right there. I'm coming for you, so be patient, dear, just stay right there. Won't you just stay right there? You're looking at me and I can't help stare. You're looking at me and I can't help stare.